up, everybody? Hope everyone is doing really well today. I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I hope you are enjoying Mother's Day. If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. I hope you're really having a great time. I hope the weather is nice where you are. Here it's a little gray. But I like sometimes to have days like this. Sometimes it helps just I don't know, do things at home or get more focused on our work or... So anyway, I have a really, really cool subject to talk about today. I hope some of you guys will be able to join me and hopefully hear me. So I've got some feedback that some of my previous live videos, the sound wasn't very good, and I wasn't like really aware of it. I've listened to some of the recordings, and I could tell it was kind of low. So if you're joining now, please let me know. Let me know your name. Let me know where you're from. And please let me know if you can hear me well. Because like this is very important. There's like nothing there's nothing as bad as a video where the sound is crappy. Like you just want to leave after 2 seconds. So... And the thing is, like, I really have a cool subject to talk about today. I saw that I have a low battery too, so I hope I'm not gonna lose my battery as well. Maybe as people are joining, I should see if I can actually plug my phone. 1 second. Where did I put my cable? 1 second. It's right here. No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm coming back in 2 seconds. So, if you're here, please let me know. Can you hear me well? Because I really want to share like some really, really... I know it's Sunday and everything, but I really I wanted to talk about Facebook ads today because I have so many people that ask me about that, about not just how to do it, but how to get good results and obviously make it as not as cheap as possible, but make sure it doesn't cost too much and all of that. So that's what I want to talk about today. I am working on the Facebook ads of a few clients right now. I have a few very selected, what I call my elite clients that I help with some of their Facebook ads. I have my own. I mean, for years I've done Facebook ads now. I have managed several accounts. I've managed thousands and thousands of dollars in ads. Hey Paula, thank you for joining. Can you hear me well? Please let me know if you can hear me well. I heard in my previous live video there was a problem with the sound, and I really want to make sure that it's working this time. So if you can let me know, it would be really, really awesome. And that's like a test I'm doing with these headphones here. Because usually it should be working well. Like you should, even without iPhones, I should be able to speak to you just with like the iPhone microphone, and it should work. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead anyway, and if I have to, I'll just redo the video. It's alright. It's alright with me. I think my phone should stay on now because I was able to plug it, so I shouldn't have any more problems. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the support. again, please, like, as you're joining, let me know, because otherwise I can't know you're there. Like, I know there's people, but I can't know who you are. Hey Natalia, how are you? Really, really cool to have you here. So I don't know if you guys are, well, Paula, I know, like, you are a marketing girl. I don't know about you, Natalia. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah. So today's topic is about if you're gonna do Facebook ads for your business, how to make sure you're optimizing the cost and make it as low as possible. Hi, GP Luis. You're very welcome. Thank you. I am on a good roll with those Facebook Live, with those videos. For years I've procrastinated. I mean, I have a few videos. Maybe my channel on YouTube has 30 or 50 video, but right now I'm like having one a day. I already have 10. I've made 10, so it's been like 10 days in a row that I've done those Facebook Live on my page. I had done some other in the past on my personal account, and it's much easier on the personal accounts. There's a lot more people that sees it. So, but yeah, I'm gonna keep doing these. So, better get used to it. I'm just kidding. Very cool. Thank you for the like. So you're marketing coordinator. That's awesome. Really, really cool. Yeah, so if you've heard about Facebook Live or done some Facebook ads, you've done some ads. Maybe you haven't done any. Maybe you want to try it out, but you're scared because you're scared of like losing a bunch of money. Or you've been doing a bit of Facebook ads, but like you're not sure what you're doing, and like, again, you don't want to just like waste your money down the drain and not get the results that you want. Or you might have even been spending quite a bit of money in Facebook ads, but you're always kind of trying to figure out new ways to optimize the cost and make sure it costs you as less as possible and bring you the most results, obviously. Hey Brian, glad to have you here. Really cool, really cool. Thank you guys. So I'm gonna get started with the first tip, okay? So when you're working with Facebook and you want, like, whether it's for you or for a client, you want to do an ad, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, what is the actual objective of, what do you want to get out of doing this ad? Okay, so like there's different type of ads in Facebook, and the choice of the type of ad is very, very important. So maybe you're gonna want to do an ad to get the word out about your brand. So in that case, you would want to do a page-like ad. Maybe you want to do an ad to do a promotion, like there's a promotion you have, or you want to boost the engagement of your page, then it would be an engagement ad. Or maybe you have a product that you want to sell, and you have like a whole sales funnel, and then maybe in that case you would go with a traffic ad or a conversion ad. So the picking the right type of ad is very important. And then the one of the other most important thing is really the audience. So as you do a Facebook ad and you target different audiences, I think probably like the number one biggest mistake that people do is that they will go for target. They'll target other pages, other people, like the top influencers. Say they're in network marketing. They're gonna go and they're gonna target Eric Worre because he's like the top influencer or has like the biggest people following him on his page, and people just think like they're gonna go for the gold if they target that page that has like millions and millions of people on them. But that's actually oftentimes a really big mistake, and especially if you have a small budget. So if you've done ads, you already know that the way your money is being spent, is being used for the promotion of your ad, is through a bidding principle. So if everyone like knows, if someone goes and target like Oprah or Tony Robbins, this is often not a good thing to do, because if you have a very small budget, you're never going to be competing with the other big marketers, and you're going to be spending away all of your money. And the other thing too is that, like, you have to think that targeting Tony Robbins, targeting a person like that is like a celebrity, for example, is often not a target that's precise enough. Okay, so it's like everybody knows Oprah. So targeting Oprah means you're going to be targeting almost everybody. You know what I mean? So it's not highly targeted enough. So in order to reduce the cost, what you want to do is find micro niche, like sub niches of those bigger targets. And that's what you want to go for. Like I said, especially if you have small budget. Let's say you have like below $5,000 a month to spend on ads. You want to go for smaller sub-targets, smaller pages. So I'm gonna move to the next tip, because I could go on just like do a training just on that. Location. So when you're choosing locations, you can go with like countries. You can even go with, there's a worldwide option now. And you can go by cities, zip code, whatever. Something that will help you reduce cost is, well, first of all, there's like, in terms of countries, you can search for it online, but there's basically a list of countries, and some of them are really more expensive to target than others. UK, for example, is one of the most expensive, and then so I don't know, like France, well, Canada, US, they're kind of in the expensive country, but still, you know, not as expensive as UK, for example. So choosing the country in terms of like which one is like the most expensive or not could help you reduce the costs or optimize your costs. And targeting by again, like kind of smaller, so targeting cities, for example, will often cost you less. I wasn't even able to confirm that information directly with Facebook. So maybe if you're targeting Canada right now, maybe you can go and try and target provinces or cities instead of like the entire country. So that's another way you can reduce the cost of your ads. The other thing is going to a warmer market versus a colder market. So this is like generally speaking, that's not always necessarily going to be the case, but creating audiences that are like the people in your email list, the people on your fan page that are following you on your fan page, people that are engaging with your content, visitors of your website, like people like that they're like your warm market. So they're already like there's higher chance in general that they're going to convert. And then when I say convert, I don't mean necessarily sales, because like I said, it depends on what was the goal of your ad initially. Maybe a conversion could be just engagement. or like, but which is a form of engagement anyway. But yeah, so generally speaking, working with the warm market audiences will often cost less. Like I said, not always, but you definitely wanna test that out and use that in like most of the time. Because yeah, so the cold market, and especially if you don't have like, you didn't pick good targets, you're gonna be spending money and not getting good results in some case. So anyway, another thing that could affect is the relevance score. So with Facebook, the important thing, like the top number one most important thing for Facebook is like the user experience. It's like they don't really care about the money you spend in Facebook ads. If what you do is going to ruin the experience of the user, they're not going to want your money, because ultimately they'll lose all of their money, if you know what I mean. Like the life of Facebook, the life of their business is way more important than your ad. So user experience is very, very it's very, very important. So as you do ads, make sure you check the relevance score. And if you have like a relevance score that's very low, like usually below, I try to keep the ads at like 8, 9, or 10 relevance score. And if it's like 7 or below, I try to get rid of, deactivate these ads basically. It's something that could affect your results, so it could affect the cost of your ads ultimately. Optimization, if you don't know the right ways of optimizing ads, that's for sure you're going to be spending money in some cases for nothing. Sometimes you're going to be paying too much for nothing. And yeah, overall you're just going to be spending more than you need to. Hey Marie-Eve, how are you? It's so nice to see you here. It's really cool. And then one thing that I think a lot of people don't know is the importance of your AdSense. Okay, what we call the AdSense is like kind of the overall package wrapping, like the it's like let's say you wrap, like you have a gift you want to give someone, and you wrap it in a nice paper. That would be kind of like, yeah, that's what the word I'm looking for, the paper, the packaging or the wrapping. So when people first see your ad, like they see an image, they see some copy, and then wherever you're going to send them to when they click is another thing that it's like you're sending them somewhere else, so they're not on the ad anymore, but it's still kind of, it's all like a big package. It's all like something that you have to work the whole package together. So the choice of your image is super, super important. I think it's like 70% of the importance of your ad success. The copy, extremely, extremely important. Like it needs, again, to speak to the right audience. There's like, this is a whole art in itself that you can learn if you study copywriting and all of that. But basically, the copy is also important. It's going to affect ultimately your results. And yeah, ultimately the whole funnel, if you have a funnel you're sending people to, if it doesn't match the ad that you created, then again, it's like irrelevancy, it's like misleading. So again, it's in a way affecting the user experience. So this is also going to have an impact on your results and your cost. And so, I mean, it's like there's just so many things, and you always have to keep testing, split testing, optimizing, monitoring, scaling your ads properly. But I mean, I think one thing that's really important too is, I think, to be careful where you get your information from when you're trying to study Facebook ads. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of training out there, a lot of coaches, agency or whatever. There's like a lot of like big marketers that have really great trainings. But in many cases, especially if they're like a big agency, big company or agency, the stuff they're teaching you in their training is stuff they've done with humongous budget, or like they're showing you results, they're showing you like how they've done their ads and like teaching you how to do it, but by showing you what they've done. But what they've done is often they've done that with like humongous budgets. Like they spend like hundreds of dollars per day, $15,000 or more per month. Like I know I've seen, I know some like really an expert marketer that's spent like $40,000 in a month. Like there's some people that have like really huge budget like that. And so when you have like bigger budget, the way you're gonna distribute your budget, or like the actual target you're gonna use is different. You're not gonna be doing the same thing when you're deciding your targets and budget, when you have like a really like a lot of money to invest versus like a really tiny budget. So be careful on what you're hearing left and right from people. You know, like I've heard that if you do this, it's gonna cost this, and I've seen this training from digital marketer. You know, and I follow trainings from digital marketer, and they're really awesome. I'm not at all bashing them, but it's what they do is they do a lot of ads and with a lot of like big budget. So it's an example. I'm just saying, I'm not saying don't listen to them or whatever. I'm just saying it's an example to be careful on the difference there. And so that's it. So I don't know how long I've been going now, but I think like I've shared with you already quite a bit of information that should really help you. Like I said, I do Facebook ads for some people. This is not like I don't do this like a full-time job or anything. I do this because I like it. I like the leverage of it. You know, like I didn't quit the corporate world to just work full-time on something else. So the reason why I like Facebook ads is because it's all about leverage, and I'm all about leverage. So yeah, and because I just get this question a lot of time, and then I've been doing, like I said, for years now, I've been doing Facebook ads and managing a lot of accounts and basically a lot of money. I thought I should share with you what I've learned from my own experience and the stuff I learned. So I hope this is going to be helpful for you guys. If you have questions, feel free to let me know. Feel free to reach out to me. I mean, today is Sunday, So it's like maybe a heavy topic for a Sunday, but I mean, the video is going to stay there on my page, so you can watch it tomorrow if you prefer. But I just like, it's been a really long time I wanted to do that video, so I decided I'm going for that today. So I'm gonna get back to my stuff now. I hope you learned a bunch of cool things and you enjoyed it, and yeah, so I'll see you in the next video. See you tomorrow. Take care, bye bye.